Hello out there in cryptocurrency land. Welcome back to Real Crypto. Oh my goodness, has it been a crazy couple of days, even a week or two in cryptocurrency. We are in the middle of the second huge bull market of 2017, and it is showing. We are seeing just gains all across the board. For the most part, our market cap is creeping up towards $500 billion. And if I remember right, earlier this year, it was like 50 billion. Now it's 500 billion. So the entire cryptocurrency market has at least 10 bagged this year. As we all know, Bitcoin's been up tremendously. Ethereum's been on a huge run up to 633, up over double from my early entry on Ethereum. Bitcoin Cash up at 26. Litecoin at 18, making huge moves just from, I mean, what was it, under $100 a couple weeks ago. Now it's at 333. Just tremendous moves in Litecoin, and I don't even think it's seen its true parabolic move yet, as crazy as that may sound. The charts don't quite look done. IOTA rocketing to number 5. Ripple hanging strong at number 6. Dash doing pretty good at number 7. Cardano, you know, Bitcoin Gold, Monero doing pretty good, but Cardano sitting here at 12, still holding strong, even though the recent ICO had a huge run and has had a pretty substantial pullback, still holding in there at number 12. EOS nipping its heels, and those are really, we've been saying this for a long time, the top quality coins are the ones that's going to run. Those are the ones institutions want to get involved with. Those are the ones that they want to put money into. You can't put billions of dollars into, you know, 400 million market cap coins, but you can with Litecoin. Okay, you can with Ethereum, you can with Bitcoin, and they're starting to do a little with IOTA. You're probably going to see Ripple pump here in the next couple of weeks. Dash as well, even though Dash has already had a big run up all the way up to $831. But really the star is Litecoin. This coin has just been up tremendously. I'm sitting here on the 1 minute kind of looking at it for active trades, but we back out to the 4-hour chart, and this thing looks like it just can't go up any further. But it may not. Only time will tell. We had a really nice breakout here over the 103 area, which is where I made my initial purchase. Big, nice, long base ever since that huge parabolic run back over here in September. Huge base. We came right up to it, put in kind of a shakeout and a handle, and then off to the races. It's really hard to see these types of trades if you're, you know, because we're so used to looking at like the 15-minute chart. We're so used to looking at the 4-hour chart, the 2-hour chart, and you don't even really look at history like 3 months ago. But cryptocurrencies are getting evolved enough where you have to start doing that. So you have to pay attention to these patterns. That's what got me in here at the 103 level. I took this for a huge gain, guys. I mean, just for a massive gain. I know a lot in my chat room did as well. And some guys missed out the boat. Now I know I missed out on last night's 100% pop. Let's dive down to see what happened. Go to the 15-minute, see what happened overnight here. I was actually cash as we had this big run up here. I thought we'd consolidate, and I woke up 3 hours too late, and within those 3 hours, Litecoin ran basically almost another full 100%. I mean, it was just a tremendous run that I was just a little late to the party too. I'm going to have to start adjusting my sleep schedule. So, yeah, I had a very good exit up here at 260. Very good exit here, and then I watched it kind of flatline and pull up, and I went to bed about here, woke up, and this thing was already up huge. Tried to take a position, failed on me, took a very small loss, and just bowed out since then. But you have to respect the chart, you have to respect the gain that it's made, and you have to look at the price action to see if you're done. And on the 15-minute here on Litecoin, what we see is base after base. So this is a longer base, so this kind of resets the pattern, if you will, and we have two larger bases. And if you look at the volume pattern here, the volume pattern here is not climactic. Okay, this looks much more climactic, this looks much more climactic, but it wasn't. This volume was bought back into, and we proceeded higher. So these highs are on a little bit lower volume, and maybe we get another pump or two with a very climactic top. We'll have to wait and see on Litecoin, but you have to respect the action. That's all you can do in these markets, guys. That's all you can do is respect the action. When you're in these parabolic runs, like we just saw with Litecoin, like we're seeing with Bitcoin, like hopefully Ethereum's about to do, which is what's over here on this chart, which we'll look at in a moment. You just have to respect the action. So going back out here to the 2-hour chart, take a bit of a different perspective. Looks just all accumulation in Litecoin, just lots of accumulation, and there's a reason for that. Bitcoin's made massive runs. Bitcoin's all in the news now, and these people, and this is thanks to Vlad up in my chat room, this is his idea, which I think has some credence. You have a lot of people that are new to the cryptocurrency market that are getting on Coinbase, and they see Litecoin and they see Ethereum slapping them in the face, just like when they look at Bitcoin, they say, oh, I want to get involved in Bitcoin. So they log into Coinbase and they see three options: Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Okay, this is Ethereum now, again on the 1 minute chart. So they see Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and they say, hey, am I going to buy something that's $17,000 or something that's $600 or something that's, well, was $150? And they may spread it across all three. They may go all into the smaller coin, which is probably a good move because Litecoin has yet to have a move after Bitcoin's historic move. And let's not forget about Bitcoin. Let's go back to the granddaddy here. Coinbase, let's go to the 2 hour on Bitcoin. And so what's Bitcoin doing after this huge run? It's not done, guys. Look at all this accumulation. Bitcoin is holding strong above the 16,000 level, and it's going to run up to 20, 25, 30,000. I don't really have much doubt in my mind that that's going to happen. All these climactic, all these parabolic runs are all being bought into. I mean, you can go into almost any time frame and all you see is accumulation. Take the price out of it, take all of it, take everything away and just look at the price and the volume, and what you see is accumulation. You see cup and handle after cup and handle after cup and handle, and eventually it will stop, but no one knows where that's going to be, so all you can do is be involved for the ride. So let's look at my trading view charts here. We have, if you don't know, I had this kind of in market cap order from about 2 months ago. I haven't done a lot of maintenance, but Litecoin up 73%, NEM up 10% on some garbage news, Ethereum Classic up 12%, IOTA up 11%, ADA is like the only thing in the red, and that's because it just had a huge move. You got Zcash up 15%, EOS up 20% on the US dollar. That's a big move. All right, and these moves are coming again and again and again. This is a huge bull market. Don't second guess it. Be involved. Make your money. I'm already up 300%, and I want you guys to be up 300% as well. You just have to keep an eye on the charts. I know it's hard when you have jobs. Trust me, I used to have a job. You know, it's just you just have to respect the charts and, you know, get involved in Ethereum, get involved in Litecoin. The big coins will have easier sustained moves. I know a lot of you guys are looking at these lower market cap coins and they're going to move. They're going to do good for you, but they're going to also pull back on you, and you really don't know which one. You got to stay involved in the top 10 coins. That's how you're going to make money in this type of a market, okay? If you want to play the bottom coins, that's fine, making a small percentage of your portfolio. But as we look around the large cap ecosystem, what you see time and time again is the large caps moving. The large caps have the volume. That's where the institutions are getting involved. The people with a lot of money now are thinking this has legs, and it's just going to continue upward. We've talked about the market capitalization getting into the trillions. Well, now we're $500 billion. All right, guys, this is the alarm bells sounding. The alarm bells first sounded last spring, last early summer. Unfortunately, I wasn't involved in that run, but I'm here today, and I'm going to capitalize on this. So let's go down these larger coins. We know Bitcoin sitting at 17,000. Hopefully this thing goes sideways for quite some time. Hopefully we can get another pump up, but if this thing goes sideways, altcoins will run. That's kind of how Bitcoin works, right? That's how the markets work. If Bitcoin's rallying, alts crap. If Bitcoin's crapping, alts crap. Alts only do good when Bitcoin is in a sideways action. That's just kind of how it is. So hopefully Bitcoin can go sideways, maybe fill in this particular trend line, and then that gives us a month or so for some really, really good gains in alts. You got XRP sitting here up 12%, potentially breaking out of its longer term pattern. I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys here, but you just have to look at the charts, or whatever calls out to you guys, whatever fits your strategy, that's what you have to go to. Okay, that's how you make big money in these markets. You have to know when to hodl, know when to fold them. Okay, that's really how it is. You know, I was hodling Ethereum back down here since 300. It rallied up. I sold it. Was it 480? I sold it 480. Got into Litecoin. Litecoin had a huge pump, you know, and now I'm back in Ethereum again. after the breakup here. You know, so now we're sitting pretty in Ethereum. You guys have to, if you want to trade, if you want to jump around, it's very tricky. There's secrets to it, and it's really hard to put into a list, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. It's really hard to put into a list, but you just have to respect the trade, respect the coin, respect the chart, respect the volume. You have to understand charting principles, have to understand climactic selling, you have to understand a little bit about bottom buying if you're going to play that game. There's a lot of guys interested in that. But the real key here is to buy the breakout. Okay, the breakout is the one that's going to make you the most money. So, you know, you have to buy the breakout over here about 520 on Ethereum. If you go back to Litecoin, that buy over the 103 area was paramount. That was your initial buy point. And understanding these longer term trends in these coins is really what's going to make you money. That's really what's going to make you money. So Litecoin popped up to 100. And keep in mind, guys, 100 is a big round number. A big round number. Everyone's paying attention to that. So when this thing was chopping up here around 103, I was really, really wanting this thing to go. And then Bitcoin made its huge move, parabolic to 20,000. Litecoin fell off. But, you know, I didn't lose sight of it. And then, you know, one day I was working, and then I came back to my desk. I saw this thing was at, I think 108 is where I finally got in. I'm like, holy crap, 108, look at the volume. Boom, I went all in on Litecoin. So you go all in on these coins. If that's your strategy, that's my strategy. I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm comfortable doing that. Maybe you're not, and I definitely understand that. And then, you know, this thing rallies up, and you hold through it again, and it rallies up higher and higher and higher. You know, I end up selling up here towards the 260 level and then go to bed, but it rallies again. I mean, you never know when these things are going to end, guys, but this doesn't look done. Anyway, I'm going to run along in this video. All I'm saying is you have to pay attention to the charts. You have to respect the action. Ethereum's looking really good here. I think Litecoin still has some legs. I don't think you blindly buy. You have to respect the charts. I think Dash is going to make some spectacular moves. Looks like it's pushing higher right now as I'm doing this video on the 4-hour chart. Monero looked like it just broke out doing good things right here off the 260, the 280 level. So, you know, respect the charts, guys. Take your positions. Make sure you have your stop losses in place. Those are still extremely important. But we're in a bull market. We're in a bull market. Respect it. All right, guys. Have a good day. I will see you guys in the chat room.